You would think that the first person you meet, God would assign somebody holy and glorious. After all, you done come through dangerous waters. Scorpions and sea waves could have taken you under, but here you are on the shore, and the first persons you meet are the barbarians. And they have a sense, watch this, of receiving you, but they are receiving you with some scrutiny. Take your time, y'all catch up when you can. It's like the pivotal moves of ministry. There are some people in all of our churches who are so comfortable they have orchestrated political maneuvering to stay in the position they are in, so that no matter how many new people come, they're going to always be the big dog. Preach it better than you saying amen. And so as soon as a new person shows up on the shore, they get together to see what they can do to keep them out. And a lot of time as shepherds and men and women of God, we are trying to figure out what happened to the 10 converts that we took in May. How about you, boy? I discovered that a lot of times the 10 that we take in are not received by the 99 that's already in the house, because they have not properly got their position, so they are jockeying and maneuvering with evil and sinful devices, trying to stay in their place. Have I got any help in here? You know what I tell people, 16 years strong at Beulah, I told somebody, if a snotty-nosed preacher can come in there on Sunday morning, preach better than I can, and y'all call him on the next Sunday, I want to tell you something. It was never my church to start with. Y'all don't get that one, do you? See, some of us think that it's our place. It's what let me tell you something. You are only a servant of God. And anything that threatens you, it hasn't been given to you by God. If you are threatened by everybody showing up and you folk coming, what you got wasn't given to you by God. Because if God gave it to you, he'll give you strength to stand in it. Let me put my weight on it. He gets to the island. I want to talk about being bitten, bleeding, but still blessed. I know you got the message. But there are times that we show up and we make a pull for ministry. Because immediately when Paul gets there, the Bible clearly says it's cold. And since it's cold, immediately you go looking for fire. And if there's no fire, it is your job to make a fire.
Praise Jesus.
Many times you will find cold spots in the church.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I need some help on the backside.
Hallelujah.
Help me up in here. You will find cold spots in the church. You will find an orchestra of people who come who think they got it going on. There are some people who never praise God at Beulah. They never waved their hand. I ain't never, 16 years, I've never seen them run, jump, or even holler. You know why? Sometimes they have not experienced enough to let go of themselves. Because when you're praising God, you're not stuck on your habit. I wish y'all help me preach today. When you're worshiping God, you're not worried about the heel of your shoe. When you're praising God, you don't care about sweating up your makeup. If it runs, it just tell you get a sealer. Have I got any help in here? You're not trying to impress nobody. You're just trying to glorify God. And so when you come to church, if you're sitting in a cold spot, you got to bring your own fire. It's in the text, Crystal. You got to first go looking for the proper elements. The Bible said he was gathering sticks. The word sticks is plural, which says don't come back trying to set a big fire with one stick. What you ought to find in the church, if you can't find a multiplicity of individuals, what you ought to find at least another person that got the same spirit you got, so that y'all can rub up together. I ain't talking about sex. Rub up together so y'all can get some stuff burning up. People don't want you to sit on that road. Move. Or stay on the road and make the devil move. If they don't like the way you wave your hand, wave both of them. They're like the man putting airplanes in you. He takes his time to gather sticks. He does not let anybody orchestrate his fight, because your fire is personal. Your fire is tied to your fellowship.
Praise Jesus.
Are y'all still here?
Hallelujah.
Don't go to church just to be going to church.
Hallelujah.
Just because it was your grandmama and your mama in church, don't hang out because of that. Go to a place where you can know God, feel God, and give God back what he's due. Doesn't matter what they call the name of the church. Y'all ain't helping me here. Doesn't matter about the denomination. Some of y'all bound by denomination. Doesn't matter who the preacher is, as long as they are led by the Spirit of God, and stay there until you get revelation. And I got any help in here? Never sit under a church where you can't obey the shepherd. Obedience better than your sacrifice. He says in the middle of it, he is gathering sticks. And the Bible said it's cold there. And there's danger ensuing his life. But he does not stop doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm looking for in this season when it comes to ministry? People that got the wherewithal to keep on going. People that ain't got to call me everything. Hello, Pastor. So-and-so talked about me today so bad, Pastor. I want to give it up. After a while, you mature. What you expect. Because if ain't nobody talking about you, you ain't doing much. Come on, big mama, talk to me. If somebody ain't lying on you, you ain't doing much. And you know you ought to feel privileged when on some mornings people get up around their coffee table, fill out the coffee and the donuts, and they serve you as a meal main course for breakfast. They got to talk about you when they lay down. They got to talk about you when they get up. Did you see her?